Now this event is specifically for guilds, aka clubs, so it is important that you are in a very active club so you can take advantage of this event and get all these free awesome rewards, specifically the Burning Flame Shot. This event goes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's pretty much indefinite, forever. Look at the bottom, we have our club damage in total. So as a club, everyone's going to be constantly challenging this boss battle. Doesn't cost any stamina. There isn't any limit to the amount of times you can do it. You can kind of come in here and you can do this as a club endlessly until you get the maximum reward, which you should be doing. Now, the way this works is you're going to be paired up with 2 other players, so you can have a maximum of 3 players going into it, and you're going to be taking different weapons. So you're not just using one weapon, so you want to have your guns line up with all different debuffs. You don't want to have the same debuffs in a row. So if you take a look at the bottom, you're going to see that every time you have 2 guns with different debuffs going next to each other, you're going to get a 5% attack increase. Now, if we were to just do like equipped all and have like the game just put our best guns in there, you're going to see that right here we have 2 weakens in a row for our 5 and 6 gun, and we're not getting that extra 5% bonus, so we're missing out on that. We're only gonna get a total bonus of 20%. So you really wanna do this manually. Don't come in here and just do equipped all, because a lot of the times it's just going to choose whatever guns you have leveled up the highest, and if they're all like the same type or something, it's gonna put all of your weakened weapons together or all of your wound weapons, and you really have to have them every other weapon kind of differentiating so you get those bonuses. The shootout challenge is not affected by combat power, which is very, very important to take in mind. It doesn't matter if your character is super strong or not that strong at all. Everything is balanced in this. If we take a look in the bottom right corner, we see single player damage is plus 0%. Now, I could go ahead and do one of these runs by myself without any of my teammates, but you're missing out on so much damage, so you really should be always doing this with 2 other teammates. Every teammate that joins you is going to go ahead and increase that overall damage that you're doing. So let's invite some of my club members, see if I can get some of them to join. All right, so we got 3. So 3 members, we're going to be doing an extra 10% damage. Now at the beginning, we're going through this map, and there's gonna be these little items that are gonna pop up. They're kind of hidden behind these boxes. We gotta destroy these boxes, but we wanna collect these little vials. Every time you go ahead and you collect one, at the end, when we go ahead and face the boss, it's gonna increase the amount of damage we do to the boss. The best way to do this is with 3 players and have each player kind of stay in an area. So have one person do the top area and collect all the vials at the top, have one person collect all the vials at the bottom, and then one other person stay like in the middle. That's like the most effective way to do this. Instead of just having everyone kind of run around aimlessly, just kind of stay in a lane and do a little bit of coordination. You don't necessarily have to have mics to do this, but it would help a little bit. But even if you don't, just kind of go around and collect all the vials. It's pretty simple at this beginning, and you're trying to avoid all of this incoming damage. There's a lot of things that are just kind of running into you. You got these bombs, you got all these kinds of hazards going on. So here we go. We're going with our boss battle now, and we want to go ahead and just do as much damage as we can. Now there's a couple different buffs that you're going to see on the screen. We have this one. If we stand on this platform, see where it shows the little gun icon? I believe the red one with the little gun icon is a damage increase, so you're going to do more damage. And then the blue one with the bullets is a rate of fire increase. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure those are the 2 buffs that you have, and you can kind of go ahead and jump on the different ones, and it will change your buffs. So you just kind of, depending on the character that you're using, you may want to have that increase in your damage. And this is all we're doing, is just trying to do as much damage as possible. Now, if we do die, we can just come back to life. We can call for aid, or we can just wait until the timer's up, and then we will just be instantly resummoned. The only bad part about that is you're missing out on time that you could be dealing damage to the boss. You really don't want to die that much, but there's no significant negative effect, because it's not like your character's completely knocked out from this event and then you can't like summon back. but you just pretty much want to do as much damage as you can while that timer is ticking in the top right corner. This guy right here, Leroy Jenkins, he got the MVP with the 2.5 million, and I only had one. But you can see, take a look at his weapons. He's got all orange weapons. If you take a look at the difference, this guy is stacked with his weapons. Weapons have been really hard for me to get in this game, unfortunately. That's the one thing that has been a problem, is the gacha system is kind of crappy. We're getting some of our blue diamonds, and then we're also getting some of those fragments for the really awesome legendary weapon. But that is it. Super simple, easy to do. Make sure you take advantage and go ahead and do that with your guild every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so that you can unlock that really strong legendary weapon. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see you all later. Peace.